Hey everybody, Barry here again. This is just a quick update on the Grand Caravan LS turbo manual transmission rear wheel drive build. So I'm going to do a front sump oil pan on this because I was really nervous about how the rack was going to work with this, because the rack is right in the back of the cradle and be problematic trying to get it in there with the oil pan, because oil pan in these LS are like 8 inches deep. So I'm going to make my own oil pan. And I just ordered this. It's Trans Dapt part number 1028 oil filter relocation bracket, and I just getting it from Keystone. It even says like it fits a Fram PH8A or equivalent oil filter, so I can just interchange that and screw a filter on it, and I can mount it up onto the firewall somewhere. It comes with 1/2-inch NPT ports on it. So basically what I need to do now, this is pretty backyard, so oh my god, this is heavy. Basically all I need to do is make a flat plate that's the shape of this perimeter, make sure I get these 2 holes in it, and have the holes on the flange threaded for 1/2-inch NPT here. This is say oil in, oil out. Have the hoses running up to the firewall to that relocation filter bracket back into the oil pan. Then I can make it sort of just skim over the crank reluctor here so it doesn't touch, and then I can have the bulk of my oil pan come up here. And the oil pump is actually on the front on these LS, so it'll be no trouble at all just to have the spout or the sump coming straight into the bottom of the pan. This is really exciting because that was one thing that was making me really nervous. I got a lot of hurdles to try to overcome here, so that's one thing that's going to make it a lot easier. I can make it with say 1/8-inch steel plate. I can't weld aluminum, I don't have the gear for it, and I'm not really concerned about using steel. It'll be perfectly fine. I know it's heavier and it holds heat and all that junk, but this is not an F1 formula car. This is a Grand Caravan that's going to get an LS in it. As far as the engine build goes, I got the crank in, LS1 cam is in, rods, pistons, all that gapped and done, installed, and I'm at the heads right now. So I'm just port matching the heads. You can see that I have the intake side done on one, and I'm doing the exhaust side now. This is taking a whole lot longer because you can see that I got like 3/8 of an inch here that I have to taper off like this and make nice and smooth, and I got to finish doing the top. So I got this whole head here to do, and then after I'll get at the rear end. The rear end is something else that I got to try and figure out, whether the drive shaft is going to fit in under the tunnel. I think, as far as I remember, I think the exhaust runs directly down the middle of the van. So if it does, there's already a hump that should give me enough room for the drive shaft. It's only like a 4-inch drive shaft, so it's not serious anyway. But I'll caress it, I don't mind. I'll cut the whole center of the van, not a big deal. And then the transmission, but I'll wait until I get the engine in and the transmission and all that lined up to see what I'm into. But I'm going to keep posting updates like this every day or every couple days, just to tell you guys what I'm at between videos. And keep up, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Have a good day, everybody.